What is up, my crafty friends? My name is Carrie and I want to welcome you back to my channel. Whether it's your first visit or you're a returning subscriber, I want to say welcome, my friend. If you follow my channel, you know how much I love my Cricut. I've got my Maker 3 now, and it is absolutely one of my most favorite crafting tools. It's so versatile, but I know at first when you first get that new tool, it can be a little bit intimidating. So I'm going to take you through a crash course in Cricut Design Space today. I get a lot of people that tell me, I don't know where to start. I don't know how to use this thing. I don't understand what all these buttons mean. And that's exactly what I'm going to take you through today. I'm going to go through all of the buttons that are on your canvas in Cricut Design Space. I'm going to tell you what all you can get with Cricut Access. And I'm just going to give you a lot of information in a short amount of time. If you enjoy this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up because that would mean the world to me. And if you like what you see and you're not already subscribed to my channel, consider hitting that subscribe button down below, and don't forget to turn on all those notifications if you don't want to miss anything I've got coming your way. Also, don't forget, if you've got a friend that loves crafting as much as you and I do, definitely be sure to share my channel with them. So that's enough talking, y'all. Let's hop on to Cricut Design Space and let's have a crash course. After we get our Cricut Design Space downloaded on our computer, we're going to open it up and we'll register our machine. After you get your machine registered and set up, this is what you should see. You're going to be able to actually shop from this home screen, and I think that's absolutely awesome because you also get to know what your sales are at that moment. You can also see some of your Cricut Access featured items. We'll talk a little bit about Cricut Access now. This is a subscription service, and it's going to give you access to thousands of pre-designed projects. You've got lots of fonts and images, tons of design elements, and y'all, it's free for 30 days. After that, it's just $9.99 a month, and you can cancel at any time. Also on this home screen, you're going to see your projects that you've created. You can also deep dive into some more Cricut Design Space videos, and there's lots of great information here. This is also a great place to start for beginner projects. Just hit your little button here and you can see even more projects. This is a really great place to start when you first get your machine set up and you want to get started. Y'all, don't be afraid of this because it is super easy. So let's hit new project, and we're going to go over some things that are going to be on your canvas. Your canvas is what you're going to see when you hit new. This is where all of the magic happens. This is your design area in Design Space. It's called your canvas. So we're going to look first at the buttons that are on our left-hand side of our canvas. The first one is templates. And y'all, this is just to help you visualize your design. You're going to be able to click one of these templates if you're working on an apron or shorts or backpacks or bag tags or any of these things. You can actually scroll down and you can hit this, and it'll give you a visualization of what your design is going to look like. You can change the color, you can change the size, you can change all of that. It's not going to appear on your mat, so you won't actually be able to cut the template. This is just to help you visualize. This is really good when you first get started if you want to kind of see what something's going to look like. So next we're going to hit projects. These are finished projects that other people with Cricut have made. They've got instructions that you can easily recreate these projects with. Just click on this, and it will also show you parts of the design. It'll show you what the mat looks like and also the finished project. When you scroll down, it's going to tell you about how long it should take you, and it's also going to tell you if it's a beginner, an intermediate, or an advanced project. It's going to tell you what materials and everything else you'll need, and then it's going to give you more detailed instructions on what you're going to need to get this project done. This is a really great feature that comes with your Cricut Access. Just take a look at some of these cute little projects. I just love that they're already pre-designed, and all I have to do is just click on it and make it. One other great thing is you can also hit the Customize button if you want to change things up just a little bit. And that is the Projects tab. So now let's click on Images. When you click on Images, it's going to bring up every single image that is in Cricut Design Space. And y'all, there is a ton of them. There's over 264,000 images at your fingertips, so the design possibilities are absolutely endless. You can use any of these projects. You can use any of these images in your designs. I'm even going to show you how you can take 2 images and make them into one project. Again, this is the Images tab. You can also filter from here. If you just want to do a cut only, just click the cut only and then type in whatever you're looking for, and it's going to narrow that down even more. So now let's take a look at the text button. Here, you're going to be able to pull up all of your fonts that you've either got on your system, downloaded to your computer, or what you've got in your Cricut Design Space. With Cricut Access, you're going to get those fonts for free, and there's literally hundreds of fonts available at your fingertips. Next, we're going to look at shapes. And here, with the shapes, you just click on the shape, and you can literally resize any of these shapes to be the size that you want them to be. This is just something really fun and easy that's at your fingertips. Next, we've got our upload button. This is the button that's going to let you upload your own images that you've got stored on your computer, so you can use any of those images on your Cricut canvas. So now we'll hit our canvas, and we're back where we started at. Next, I want to go over the buttons that are located down at the bottom right of our canvas. Once you get some images onto your canvas, these buttons will actually light up down here. I just went ahead and put in a cute little crab and also this Santa hat with the beard so we can go over just a couple of things. I want to go over slice first. Your slice button's function is to cut the uppermost item from your lowest layer item. And this is what I mean by that. It's really easy to slice designs. So let's just say we wanted to add a monogram into the middle of our crab for a decal. We can pick a shape. I'll unlock this shape and make this into an oval. I'll center this up really quickly. And next I'm going to grab my crab and also my little oval shape, and I'm going to hit slice. And over here you can see our slice result, and you can also see the black oval, and it's also got a blue oval. We'll just get rid of those because we don't need those. Next, let's talk about welding. Welding is where you're going to permanently combine 2 objects to make one. Think about what a welder does when they use their welding rods. So this is what happens when you weld 2 shapes together. We'll click both of these shapes and hit weld. It's just going to give you the outline. It's all going to turn one single color. Let's undo that because our next button that we're going to talk about is attach. Here I've just gone and typed in my name. I've got the Alyssa stencil script and the style is writing. I want to add this into the middle of my crab. When I click the crab and also my font and hit attach, this is going to let me cut out my crab, and it's also going to keep that in my name attached in the same spot so that I can actually use my pen inside my maker without it moving. This is going to attach this to the mat, and it's going to be in the same spot when we hit make it. And see what that looks like. When you use your attach button, it's going to make sure that it stays on your mat. It's not going to move. You can also click back on your image if you don't want it to attach. And unlike weld, which is permanent, you can hit detach and you can take these back apart.
So next we've got our flatten button. Flatten is what we're going to use if we want to take a multiple layer of projects and we want to make them into one. And also where we can use our print and cut feature. So I want to show you how fun this is. Look, I can grab my crab and I can actually move this down into my layer here. And that way I don't have to right click and move forward or backwards. You can actually move your layers this way. So by clicking both of my layers and hitting flatten, that's going to let me print and then cut, which will allow me to make some really fun and cool stickers. Now let's unflatten the same way. And I want to show you about offset. So if I click on one of my items, I'm going to click on the Santa hat with the beard. I'm going to hit offset. I want to show you what happens when you hit offset. This is really great when you're doing stickers. This is going to give you a nice crisp outside edge when you do your stickers. Isn't that fun? So now let's hit all of ours together again and hit flatten. And now we can run this through as a print and cut to make our own stickers or our own decals. You can even use this for labels. So next we're going to talk about our contour button. This button is going to allow you to hide a portion of any image layer if it's got more than one layer. See how our Santa hat has the two different layers with the red and the white. If you've got two layers like that, when you click the contour button, you're going to be able to get rid of any of those portions that you don't want. But I do want to tell you, first you've got to ungroup it before the contour button is going to light up. See how it lights up now? So let's hit contour and see we can get rid of any image that we want to. So we could actually get rid of our beard, and we could just have our Santa hat. Whoops. And now we've just got our Santa hat. So let's hit this. There we go. See how easy that is? And again, if we wanted to make our sticker, we would just select everything and hit flatten, and then our print and cut button lights up. Also in Cricut Design Space, you're going to notice when you click on an image, you've got the lock button here. As long as the lock button is on, your aspect ratio is going to stay the same. You can't make this bigger or smaller without the aspect ratio staying the same. But if you unclick that lock button, I can make this crab short, I can make it fat, and the aspect ratio can be changed. Isn't this fun? Y'all, don't be intimidated by Cricut Design Space. It is so easy once you get in there and once you start playing around with it.
That does it for today's video, y'all. I hope this gives you a little bit of a better feeling about all that Cricut Design Space has to offer. It's great for beginners because there's so many things that already come pre-designed for you. The minute that you hook your Cricut Maker 3 or your Cricut Explorer up, you can definitely go ahead and start making projects because Cricut has given us some awesome projects already made for us. I know this was a quick video. I'll be doing more later on, that more deep dive into more specific projects, but I hope this makes you a little bit more comfortable if this is your very first time that you're plugging in that Cricut and you're a little bit intimidated. Don't be scared. You can do this. I have faith in you. If you've got any questions, be sure to drop those down below because I would love to help you out. I've got to run for now. Until next time, happy DIYing, y'all.